Hi there, lovely people. What's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm not using a mic, I'm using the phone straight up. Hopefully, you can hear me. And I have a couple of reviews and one list for you. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear. And let's see how the micless phone goes, right? So, today I have one review for you from House of Calvin Klein. This house, I think I have covered the most number of perfumes, like fragrance wise. I got the most fragrances because they have a huge fragrance collection. Like they have different lines, CK1, Eternity. They have few of the other ones, Reveal. There are just so many of them. There's also Euphoria and whatnot. So today's line is gonna be Eternity, okay? And to my surprise, I haven't found any real review on this fragrance. I was like a bit stunned because I have reviewed quite a few Eternity. There was Eternity Intense, and then let me show you what I have covered. Today we'll be reviewing Eternity for men night. There's also one for women, but today we'll look at the men's one. But I have covered so far. Let me check. Like, okay, here you can see on my phone because I'm not very tech savvy, so I'm showing you from my phone. Eternity EDP, Eternity EDT. I did comparison between the two. Then this was Flame. Flame was a good one. I did Air, and I think I did also Eternity Now, Aqua, Summer. For women, I covered a lot of Eternity Aqua. There you go. So a lot of Eternities I did. I think I did few more as well. So basically, what you get from Eternity, it's like a lot of flankers. They're the new CK one and all that. Anyway, so Eternity has tons of flankers. Some of them are forgettable, like the summer ones. To my taste, they are not really that great. The Aqua was very, very good. So few of them were very nice. And I like Eternity line. I did talk about Eternity Intense in one video. Sort of had that Dior vibe. This one also has it a bit. So today my scent of the night is a brand new purchase I just recently got. It's from House of Latafa, I think, and this fragrance is called Khashabi. Okay, I just purchased it. I'm going to talk about it soon. Very, very uplifting fragrance. I'm wearing it in my hand. Kind of like time is around 7:20. Let's start. Sorry, too much information. So let's start. So this one came standard, I think 100 ml only. I don't think there is a smaller bottle. And typical same presentation. The coloration is different. Okay, Calvin Klein's, they used to cost about $35. Now they're more like $40 plus, as the prices have seen rise. Okay, so I paid nearly $40 for it, and 100 ml. So the women's version is gonna have a taller bottle, thinner bottle, and this is gonna be the men's one. There you go. I haven't seen any real fakes of it because these fragrances are already affordable, but still be careful because they're gray market, a lot of fakes. Okay, so that's what the box looks like. And the bottle, I think I like the shade of the bottle. Look at that, it's like 50 shades of gray almost. And the name Night really got my attention. I thought of purchasing it in past time, but I cannot like seem to find it in many places. This was a release of 2014. Let me check. Yes, it's a 2014 release, and the bottle here looks very, very nice. Sprayer works good. Really, really good atomizer. Check this out. A lot of distribution. You'll find your batch code and sticker. Simple box, simple bottle, and the atomizer. It makes this sound. I don't like this sound. When you hear this like a rattling sound, I don't like that. But apart from that, it's a nice little bottle. Atomizer is good. So this one, 2014 release. Official nose breakdowns are plum, paprika, coriander, lavender, violet leaves, clary sage, vetiver, cedar, and sandalwood. I'm reading from Fragrantica because I like to refer to them every now and then in case, because I'm not very good with notes. I describe fragrances, but I usually do not detect notes that much in fragrances. So Calvin Klein's CK Original Eternity was all about green, grassy vetiver, a little bit of freshness. Back in the days, it used to last a long time. And then the EDP was really nice, more smooth. Some of the other ones got booziness. Some of them had this freshness. Aqua was similar to Polo Blue. So the whole Eternity line for me was okay. Not bad, but I like CK1 line better. They are a lot more crowd pleaser compared to Eternity. Eternity has this mature vibe about them. Original Eternity is not for everybody. So I was not the biggest fan of Eternity, the green one. Later on, I liked it. This one is a very different fragrance from the original. Very different. Nothing to do with that. And this is to my nose, it's a combination of two fragrances in one bottle, but it has its own thing going. So when you spray it for the first time, it has that plum, it definitely has that plum, but there also has some peppery kick, which is the paprika, I guess. And then I got a feel of Dior vibe from this. I don't know why. The Eternity Intense had that, even the Night has it. So opening wise, a little bit warmth, almost to the point of it's going to be like, if you like La Nuit de l'Homme, Dior Intense, those fragrances. It has that vibe. Very nice, very sweet, kind of mild dark, warm, spicy opening, which is very lovely. So, it's a lovely opening, I would say. If you spray this, you really like the opening. But it changes. It changes with time. It does not stay the same. And very soon, the fragrance starts taking a bit different route. And the route goes to something similar to, you see at the back, Percival, PDM. Before that, Abercrombie and Fitch, Fierce. If you know, similar to this Mont Blanc Legend, it goes to that territory afterwards. It's like a fresh, like a violet leaves, that sort of a dry down. So if you ask me what is the major player in this fragrance, I would say opening wise is that Dior Homme vibe, and the heart wise it goes to that, Percival or Fierce or Mont Blanc Legend, whatever you like, it goes to that territory. And sometimes you can feel like Lacoste white vibe, but the heart is about lavender. So the lavender kicks in really nicely. It's a really nice lavender. It's a synthetic lavender, but unlike niche perfumes, this is not going to be the highest quality, but it smells very pleasant. Whatever they used in this works fine. It's a little bit deviation from the typical Eternity, and you actually can fall in love with this perfume. So the thing is, the night, okay, here is the twist. For me, I feel this is a very nice daytime fragrance. Nighttime you can also apply it, but it will really work in daytime. Mild, that I guess the opening spiciness and the darkness a little bit gives that nighttime vibe of, like it is a nighttime version of Percival. Longevity from this is quite good, not bad. 6 to 7 hours I got from it, but the opening 1.5 hour is the real projection. Okay, after that you'll be able to smell it. If you go real heavy on clothes like 6, 7, 8 sprays, you'll be able to detect it, but it will not be super loud like Percival. Man, this fragrance right here, I'm just want to compare, take it out a little bit. I had a big bottle of this, in the past, but I was crazy back in the days. I sold a lot of my perfumes. So if you like Percival, you cannot afford it, try to look for this stuff. Okay, you can score it into 40-45 bucks. Excellent buy. Percival is going to cost you small 75 ml, cost you about 150 bucks. Okay, so I would say obviously this is also worth it. I love it. It's long lasting, a designer vibe, but very, very beast mode. This thing last on the clothes almost a day. So money well spent on that. But if your case is you are not going to be able to afford that one, or you do not like Mont Blanc Legend, I also have that. I never purchased Fierce because Fierce is so expensive here. If you like those, this is better than Mont Blanc Legend and Fierce in my humble opinion. So when you smell this on the dry down, some people may say, hey, it smells like Abercrombie store in States. I read that comment somewhere. Yeah, I can see that. But when I smell it, it's so beautiful, man. The fragrance is so uplifting. It's so beautiful. It's a simple fragrance. It's nothing like very complex. It's not those uber niche style perfume like Zerjob, Kilian's. Man. Sorry, guys. Extremely sorry. It's definitely very rude on my part. But you often talk about power outage. We often suffered that, even a little bit of rain. Sorry. For no reason, we always experience power failure. It may go again, so let me finish the video. So I was saying, as far as I remember, I was saying that these are not super niche, uber niche style perfumes. For the budget, is very, very good. I really like it. I think in general, people who love designer fragrance will really like this. So there is this nice little lavender play alongside that opening plum, but it's a synthetic plum note. You can say on the dry down, it has this woody base, a little bit of greenness. So that greenness perhaps reminds you of Eternity, a little bit the original. So there you go. So that's the fragrance for you. Longevity is good. You'll get compliments from it if you are within your friends and everything. I think it's an excellent fragrance for people of any age, any class. You can wear this for work, dating. It's like a signature scent, like how you wear Dior Sauvage. So for all that, it's a good signature scent worthy perfume with decent longevity, 6 hours to 7 on the clothes and skin combined. Seasons to wear it, I think it will work all year round. But the darkness of this, I don't really feel this very dark perfume, especially on dry down. Opening wise, it does feel a little bit like you can say Dior Homme, the warmth of La Nuit de l'Homme. Not saying this is the same perfume in this, but it has a vibe, but that goes away after 5 to 10 minutes. So Dior Homme opening a little bit, and the dry down is pretty much like those fragrances that I mentioned. So you can check it out. The bottle is nice. It's 100 ml and a good value for money. I think if you can score this $40, I think it's a good bargain for now. So overall, my rating for Eternity for Man Night, I would say it's 8.5 out of 10 because it's those kind of fragrance, easily wearable at any occasion. You just pick it up and spray it and then on the go you can go. Don't have to put much thought on it. Okay, so 8.5 out of 10 for Eternity for Men Night version. So I am very happy. For me, I'm one of those guys. I'm a little bit you know, like OCD. Like when I don't see a review on YouTube, it makes me sad. This kind of fragrances should have had more reviews. You know, I think it is hard to find nowadays. Okay, so it's a rare fragrance also. So Eternity for Men Night 2014 version, 8.5 out of 10. Check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Time to move on to the second video. Take care.